Despite promises from City Power, residents of Northriding and surrounding areas are continuing to face extended blackouts outside of what they call load shedding periods.
Yeah, the newly elected ward councillor says he will continue to fight to have the issues resolved, but there appears to be no quick solution on the horizon, as eNCA's Barry Bateman reports.
Just 3 weeks ago, City Power made very big promises to the Northriding community.
Some of those faults that we are basically dealing with, we will be able to deal with them by the end of this month, which is the 30th of October.
But not much has changed, and the latest round of load shedding meant further faults and extended blackouts. So, when will a lasting solution be found?
I can't stand here in good conscience and say on this date, but I can say right now without doubt that we are busy with all the cable faults that we have.
Affected areas include Northriding, Boskrane, Bromhof, Sonderglans, as well as parts of Sharon Lee and Olivedale. Maso explained that the faults they're experiencing are the result of extensive development in the affected areas.
You've got a lot of fiber work that's happening, water upgrades, all those things. So with buried services, unfortunately, what then tends to happen is somebody will nick the cable, so you won't have an immediate failure at that time. But now, when you've got things like the weather, so you have a lot of rain, so you start building up moisture, you start having moisture ingress, then you'll have an outage. Or during load shedding, the power goes. When it comes back, what it's basically looking for is the weaker spot, which wouldn't have been exposed to us before the load shedding. Then that's when you have that trip.
That's little comfort for residents left in the dark. But they do have a newly elected councillor to take up their cause.
There is no short-term solution. But I can guarantee you one thing, and me having been on the infrastructure team for 15 years, I'm going to be fighting cat and dog and hammer and nail and everything to make sure that we get some sort of solution to this, because this area is worse than any other areas.
The election season is over, and residents can only hope the fresh promises are kept. Barry Bateman, Northriding.